Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Gators offense has the football first here today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. With sure hands, it's Cavazos. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. So Michigan's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. play call? How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it second down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And we're all tied up now. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Ward. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Makes the catch downfield. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it at the 35. The Gators line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Pass rush closing in. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Same tailback, another carry. The Gators look to keep this drive moving.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The back's got it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Makes a nice move there. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll make it into the end zone.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off here. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. A handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Pitch to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down and 10 now. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move. The ball is loose. The ball carrier lands on it and gains enough for a first down. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. Has the first down, still on the move. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff. It's Cole. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Florida offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Cavazos. Tackle made after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway. But it does set up 4th down. The Gators will line up to boot it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. On the run, it's Cook. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Will he score here? Touchdown, Michigan. Will take the lead in the second half. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away, and they get points out of this possession. First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. Worked out at the 46 and good enough for a first down. And the Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect...
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the field goal is good. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Offense operating from the pistol. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. It's a 1st and 10 play. Caught in the backfield. It's Jimenez. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find room. It's Cook. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jimenez. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Grab down the middle. It's Jimenez. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Grab near the sticks. It's Jimenez. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Sticking with the running game. A change of direction. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Jimenez. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Griffin. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short at the goal line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finding space at the 20. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, anytime you run a drag route, the key is the offensive line giving the quarterback enough time for that receiver to go from one side of the field to the other. And when you have a receiver with that kind of speed, you can see what kind of production you can get and that kind of pickup right there.
Touchdown, Wolverines, to take the lead in the final minute.
You talk about a big stage and big-time pressure and then delivering. That's what this running back just did to be able to give them this 3-point lead. And if you're smart, you just kick the extra point. That forces your opponent to have to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Griffin. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Gators. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Point after, not great through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Michigan, to claim the lead here in the final minute. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Down the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.